Everybody get up! Everybody needs to understand that I'm more than simply a hype man for this rap group. Just like Geico is more than just a company that can save you money. Geico also has fast and friendly claim service, so they can help you when you need it most. And while I do love being a hype man, I also love reading for children's audiobooks. Like Little Bo Peep, she lost the sheep, and she don't know where to find them. Yo!
Geico. Expect great savings and a whole lot more.
Welcome to Blog Talk Radio in high fidelity.
Jimmy Mack is a renowned medical intuitive and spiritual life coach who has taken, completed, and even mastered a variety of healing modalities. After a near-death experience, he was shown and developed a simpler way to create healing and profound changes, now known as My Liquid Fish. He works with clients in person, on the phone, and over Skype worldwide, accessing energetic powers and co-creating changes that you can actually feel. Call in now to reserve your spot on the switchboard. The call-in number is 713-955-0594. Press 1 if you would like to ask Jimmy Mack a question. Enjoy this 1 hour of profound healing.
Hey everybody, it's Jimmy Mack coming to you live in Clearwater, Florida. Thanks for listening. You know, I can only be happy when I hear that song from Bob Marley originally, which is Don't Worry About a Thing, because every little thing's going to be all right. We're enjoying our weather here. It's supposed to be like 70 every day this week. It's fantastic, spotty rain every now and again, but it's almost like spring's already hit, and here we are not even at Valentine's Day yet, so thank God. And you know, last week, my brother always comes to me in birds, which is really unusual, birds. So about a week ago, gosh, it had to have been even the first day, I think, of February, which is why it was so unusual. There was a ton of robins outside already and in the trees and eating berries and everything. And I just thought that was so profound. It's like, are you kidding me? They shouldn't even be down here till March, you know? Springtime is when they usually migrate down. But to be down here the first day in February was yet another odd occurrence. Of course, when you welcome this stuff into your life, you know, you get odd occurrences all the time. So we love it, and we invite it, and it's kind of like my brother in spirit telling us all hi. Really exciting. I'm going to go to the end of the month and work my way back, just so you know. Last Tuesday of the month, of course, is Reverend Debbie. She's kind of our in-house intuitive, especially for transmedium work. And if you're not familiar with that, it's really about having communication with those that have crossed over in heaven. So if you want to talk to your mom, dad, or great uncle Fester or whoever, boy, is that a show you want to call in on. So that's the last Tuesday of the month. The next to last Tuesday of the month is Charlotte Timpone. She's my dear lifelong friend. She's an acupuncture physician, master healer, doctor of Oriental medicine. I was at her office yesterday in Tampa, and the whole day just completely sold out. So if you're listening and you were there yesterday and got to see me and Charlotte and everybody, thank you for coming. We appreciate you. And then next week we have Linda Rosenbaum. She's an author, speaker, master dowser, and energy healer. And she did an entire book about ADD, and she's really, really good at ADD, ADHD, PTSD, those sorts of things. So that'll be an interesting show. We try to keep it spiced up so that obviously it's not boring for you or me. And, you know, we just want to connect you with different people. So if you're listening now and you're some sort of healing, psychic, intuitive, numerological, astrology superstar, then reach out to me and you could be on the show maybe in March sometime. So today's guest we're excited about, it's Alania, and she's a divine channeler, spiritual mentor, light worker. She lovingly connects you, of course, with angels and guardians and your own higher self. seeking, of course, the wise ancient truth. And she works in the Akashic field of light and higher dimensions, the divine consciousness. I'm getting chills just telling you guys about it. It's awesome. And she gently channels through the messages, of course, of love, light body activation, cellular downloads, and brings to the earth journey your soul's expansion, assisting you to break down all the walls of limitation, reprogram old and outdated belief systems. That's something I'm big on, too. I love that. We'll get more into that today. And awakening the infinite truth and beauty that is most naturally you. You can find out more about her at Alania Starhawk. It's ALANIA like the bird. So without further ado, we're going to start out with her and say hello. How are you?
Hello, beautiful.
Yeah, glad you're here.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I was getting goosebumps the whole time, too, just because I know magic happens when we unite.
No doubt. That's awesome. I'm so happy you're here. And don't you have something coming up? I want to say a course or something you're offering. It's in Gainesville or something coming up. You want to talk about that?
Well, we have an incredible community here in Largo that we're continuously hosting events every week. But we do have a 3-night retreat in Gainesville that's about living authentically. It really gets you into that place where you understand as you are, you hold the potential of the universe within you. And the more you let go of the resistance, the more you can live in that power, in that beauty. So I'm looking forward to that. Everyone is welcome. It is on my website, and we'll be in Sedona in September again this year. So that's another thing that people might be interested in, and they can meet us there from wherever they're at right now.
Nice. Give folks your phone number, your website, how they could find out more information about that.
There is a lot of information on my website. It's Alania, ALANIA, star as in the sky and hawk as the bird, .com. And there you can connect to my Facebook page. Find me on Facebook. If you're local, we have a meetup group. There's a lot of stuff happening. So I really encourage you to just reach out in any way that feels comfortable for you, because it's not all about me. I'm just the one that puts out the call. It's really about us all uniting so that that same sense of power begins to awaken in you.
Mm-hmm. I love it. And just so you know, you can laugh over, we chatted earlier, of course, about you were going to not call in, I guess, from your cell phone. You're calling in from an 813, like a landline, and we're still getting the robotics every now and again. So to me, that's the spirit. You know, people always want to do Skype with me because they want to see me. And it's like, you know, unless you're in Paris, France, I don't even Skype if I can help it. I'd rather use the cell phone. But my point for saying it's so funny because it's always spirit coming through.
It's true.
Skype
it happens
like
for me a
sport.
lot. Yeah.
Yeah, Skype is like sport. That's what I call it, sport. So it's quite funny. I'll hear choo-choo trains and submarines, and it's very, very, very computerized now and again. So folks, just hang in with us and know that we're working on you and changing you. So that's awesome. I'm even hearing all the ambulances go by, so that's spirit laughing too, right?
Well, we'll have to say a prayer that all the electronics flow smoothly because it's so important.
Just for this hour.
Yeah, exactly.
Just for this hour. After that, they can go
no problem.
It won't matter, right? Hey, let's take a caller. I'm going to have you go first, and then I'll chime in.
All right, let's do this.
Yeah, 443 area code. Kathy from Maryland, you're on the line. How are you today?
Good. How are you?
Good, thank you.
Kathy.
What's going on? You got a question? Something you want to work on?
I wanted to get a message from my angels or my guides.
Okay. That's beautiful. I'm just going to take a deep breath right here. And what I feel is that your heart is always in motion with your prayers. You are so devoted to your intentions, to seeing all the beauty you wish to welcome into your life. And your guides and guardians are all around you, Kathy, and they're telling you, shh, just still yourself, because you don't need to hold on to those prayers so tightly. You are so incredibly loved. And if you just take that deep breath and relax and know that your whispers are being heard, that those prayers that are not even verbalized are in your heart, they're being heard. And I think this is just an opportunity for them to remind you of how real your connection is to their light and to their love.
I know. I'm like, always, please give me this. I want to retire. Do this. Do that. I'm always like, please hurry up. Make it fast.
Right.
Well, can you feel their response back to you when you're in prayer with them? Because I feel a very close connection, and they are communicating with you very clearly.
I don't feel it yet, and I have tinnitus really bad, and I wear hearing aids though. I have a loss of hearing.
Yeah, but this is even better because you don't need to hear audibly for you to connect to your guides and your guardians. So all of that beautiful love that's flowing through you as they wrap around you, you'll be able to sense that. You'll be able to sense the warmth in your heart. You'll be able to sense the shivers that go up and down your spine. I'm feeling it right now. And just trust what you're feeling. I feel like you're waiting for something that's tangible, and it's the subtle energies that are already flowing with you.
I do see a lot of angel numbers or different numbers.
Trust that.
Yeah, trust it. Okay.
The more you trust, the more you'll understand, the more you'll be comfortable with it. Trust, beautiful, because you're already connected.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
And for you, Mr. Jimmy Mack.
Yeah.
I have a disc problem, the nerves pinching on my L5.
Okay. Well, you want to stand up, rock out some energy?
Yeah.
Awesome. So if you're facing due north, you want your feet about hip width apart. If you say, my name is Kathy, you should feel the pull forward. Let me know when you get there.
How do you know which way is north?
The sun comes up in the east, and you turn to the left. However you remember the sun coming up, that's the east, and then just turn to your left.
Okay. All right.
And if you say, my name is Kathy, you should feel a tilt forward. You can say it out loud because it is a radio show.
Yeah. Okay.
You feel that? And if you say, my name is Nemo the fish, you'll feel the pull backwards.
My name is Nemo the fish. Yep.
Nice. So I would just go ahead and own that. So you're talking about L5 or C5, you said? L5.
L5, yeah.
You have to feel like a pinched nerve there, some sort of herniated issue. You already know too much about it if you're saying L5 if you're not in the business, but that's okay. Pinched nerve, it tests as a herniation. You can just go ahead and say that. I have nerve pain in L5. It's going to pull you forward.
I have pinched nerve L5. Yeah.
Yeah. So we're going to release that, resolve it, delete and erase it, disentangle it all out into the void now. Pull her straight back when you've released it. Thank you. Ever learn all the lessons you need to from it? Release her from the service to it.
Okay.
And you'll feel it pull backwards when it leaves. And it's going to keep pulling and bring you back to neutral.
Yeah.
There you go.
Okay.
That can only
Thank
help.
you.
Yeah, you're welcome, love. Thanks for calling in. We appreciate you listening to the show.
All right. Thanks.
Thank you. Have a great rest of the day, and reach out if we can help you with anything else, okay?
Okay.
Bye, beautiful.
Bye-bye.
Thank you. Yeah, I meant to tell everybody, too, if you want to get on our mail list, it goes out only once a week. Just send me an email, info@jimmymackhealing.com, by the way. Alania is on it. You know what it's like. It's every week always send out her prayers and videos and audios and some comics and just announcements on what's going on. So certainly send me an email. You can at least find out more about that. If you're interested in learning about My Liquid Fish, which is really a technology and a method Spirit gave to me in a near-death experience, then write me for that as well. We give all this stuff away for free, folks, and this is pretty much part of our ministry, as Alania would tell you too. We're just out there, doing, helping and contributing all we possibly can. So, yeah, 727 is our next caller. Hi, what's your name? I know where you're calling from.
Hello, this is Kathy from St. Pete.
Hey, Kathy. How are you? You have a question?
Hey, Mack. I'm having the best day of my life, and I think you're the best, and I've had the fortune of knowing Jimmy Mack, and his healings have been so amazing in my life. Highly recommend his MP3s and take advantage of listening to these replays, because they will help so much. They've helped me on incredible levels. So,
well, I love it. Thank you. We're happy to hear that. Yeah, folks, and if you even have a pinched nerve or a herniated back or anything going on, even if you hear that last caller we just worked on, we ask for it to be transformational for you and even change it for you. It doesn't even matter if you talk to me or not, had a session or anything else. Like I say, we're just out there giving away the store and doing all we can. Kathy, do you have a question for Alania? Anything she can tap into for you?
Actually, I wanted to mention I had the pleasure of meeting her at transformational meetings. I think one of the fairs, and I'm on Facebook with you as well. So thank you.
Absolutely.
I did have just two small questions. I'm having terrible pain in my left shoulder and left knee, and I don't know what that's about. And also a financial question. There just continues to be blockages with these finances, and for whatever reason, I would like to see that released immediately now as well.
Would you like me to go, Jimmy?
Oh, yeah. Go for it.
So I'll tell you, Kathy, the way I work a little bit differently than Jimmy, and I love that we both are going to touch upon the same issue from a different point of view, is I'll go into the soul, really where we hold on to beliefs that are limiting us. And as soon as you said the shoulder, and then you said the knee, but I knew the shoulder right there, it's connected to the knee, and I saw this gripping, this holding back from receiving, from opening too large into the possibilities. And then when you mentioned the finances, it fits in perfectly. You're in this place now where you're ready to expand your sense of self, your sense of what's possible in the world. And in order to do that, there has to be a small element of release, of control. Recognizing that we are so loved, all that blesses us is flowing. And in the past, what I'm feeling is that it has served you to make sure that you're in control of everything that appears, to make sure nothing falls off, that everything's flowing smoothly. But you're transforming, and you're trusting in that larger sense of control right now. So for me, if I was working with you directly, and I'm asking you to do this right now, I'm asking for you to embrace this mantra and to feel it flowing through your whole body, to know that I am safe and I am protected. I open to universal source and welcome every blessing. I melt all resistance, knowing that I am worthy of all the beauty, all the love, all the prosperity that flows through here and now. And so it is.
Well, thank you. Thank you very much. I feel I've done a lot of those affirmations and done inner child work, and just imagine myself moving forward in my life, Louise Hay's work as well. And I just, I say I'm open to receive. I imagine all do the visualizing, the feeling, and a huge, huge deal fell through, which Jimmy Mack and I had actually spoken about. And I'm saying to myself, what is going on here? That something better's on its way, that whole thing. And I'm struggling with that, quite frankly. I am.
So I'm going to tell you. So I'm going to tell you, okay, if there's still resistance in your body, because your body is just speaking to you, okay, it's telling you what is existing at deeper levels. If there's still some resistance at some level, there is a part of you that is fearful of the unknown. Okay, that's not judgmental. It's not saying you're not doing the work. It's saying that at some level, there's a part of you that doesn't feel completely safe. And when I say that prayer that we just said a few minutes ago, you can't see it, but my spirit is uniting with universal divine source, and we're going in deep to your whole body, to your whole soul, to really align with being safe, being protected, welcoming in all of the blessings. So there's not more work that needs to be done. It has to do with just surrendering into trusting this truth. Okay, so I just want you to just sit in that and know that that truth is going deep, and Jimmy's going to strengthening that healing right now. But I think it's just about trusting. You're already on the path. It's not about doing more. It's just about trusting. It's already done.
Okay, thank you, Alania, and I hope to see you soon.
I hope so too.
Thank you. Yeah, go ahead and stand up, girl, and we'll interconnect even the shoulder work and everything else into the financial as well, okay?
All right, I was already standing. Thank you, Jimmy Mack.
He knows which way to do more. But I would just ask for also the blessings raining down on you here and now. No yes and change. It's going to pull you straight forward when it comes in. And it's going to hold you there and bring you back to neutral once it's done. And anybody that is within the sound of my voice or even hears the replay, we're just asking for blessings to shower down on them. Change this bad luck into good. Change dropping the ball into catching and receiving the ball and actually holding on to the ball, deserving, worthy, all of that. Let's fill her up with that.
I'm moving all around.
Yeah. I'm going to change out some little minor pieces that don't agree with that. And then it's going to bring you back to neutrality once it's done.
Just getting thrown around here.
Yeah. It's okay. Just stay in that wave. That's part of the fish, is being in the wave. Love it. And you'll feel the drift going forward. And we don't have to know every little nuance or every little negative thing. I tell people it's like getting ready to throw away the kitchen garbage and you dump it on the dining room table because you want to go through it one last time. No, just throw it out. Done with it. Let's bring in more abundance, receiving, deserving, worthy, capable of holding on to the job, and a job that holds on to her. There you go. Now you're going to feel a wave pulling you forward. Going to bring you back to neutral once it's done. And all that side-to-side stuff is generally abandonment. Left is abandonment, right is control. Anything that's pulling you backwards is generally dumping out all the negative and the weakness. Going forward is grabbing more of the positive strength. And then bring you back to a neutral place once it's done filling you up. We'll be good to go. You let me know when you get there. We got all the time in the world, so it's all good.
Okay.
There you go. I love it. Thank you. Thanks for calling in. We appreciate it.
Oh, thank
Excellent.
you. And this will take care of the shoulder as well.
Yep, you got it. So
okay.
We'll see what
thank you.
Now, okay?
Love you guys.
Well, love you too. Thanks.
Thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome. Bye-bye.
Bye now.
727.
Okay, we're ready for the next Kathy.
Yeah, right. We got a 727 caller. Hi, what's your name? We have an idea where you're calling from.
Hey, Jimmy, it's me. How are you today?
Hi, good. How are you? I recognize that voice. You have a question for Alania?
Well, it was funny because I was calling because I threw my back out last weekend, but your first caller, when you worked on her back, my back feels better now.
Isn't that fun? See?
I do have a cold. I would like to disappear Wait, I got a little list. I got a cold. I've been having a lot of issues, as you know, with anger and anxiety lately. And I'm also working to try and get a raise at work, and I'm trying to complain less, but it's not really working. I see as I notice that I complain more.
All right. Well, we'll give Alania a shot at it first. How about that?
Okay. Is it possible to have your name? I know that Jimmy knows you.
Sarah.
Okay, honey. So beautiful spirit. What would bless? Oh, Sarah, it's about being nurtured. So as soon as I said your name, what I felt was beneath your being, this whole, almost this sweet little gentle cloud of energy, of compassion, of nurturing, just lifting you up out of all of the, if you're always chasing, if you're always running to get somewhere, if you're never really stilling yourself to receive, they're surrounding you now just to lift you higher out of that busyness so that you can just allow yourself to recharge. And what I'm feeling is that what's moving forward for you right now in your life is an expansion of the sense of confidence, of recognizing the beauty that you are, of not questioning yourself, really standing in your personal power. And then everything around you will begin to reflect that expansion that's taking place within. But this is about you recognizing that you're no longer who you used to be, and it's okay to lift, and welcome in all the energies that support you now. Just now, just trust, just wake up in the morning and know that today I will be surrounded by all the inspiration that uplifts me. But I feel like you're in a gateway of receptivity where it's time for you to just sit back for a moment and receive. If you're always working at getting and following through to the next step, I'm feeling just still yourself right now and allow it all to flow to you for a moment.
That's fair. I'm always like running a million miles a minute in 10 different directions. So,
and a part of you is just it's part of you is just from the joy that flows through you and the passion for life, and part of you believes, listen, if I've got energy, I'm doing it. I'm not stopping. I'm taking it by the reins and I'm making it happen. And I think that's wonderful. But you already have the action part pretty much comfortable within your being. You're not afraid to go forward, to make it happen, to work hard. Now, I think it's time for you just to realize you don't have to do it alone, and there's some support flowing to you that you can't necessarily see right now. So when your body isn't feeling well, like you are now, for stuff, you have a cold and you just feel a little bit run down, it's a sign that you deserve a little downtime. You deserve to just sit quiet for a moment, take a nap if you can, just play some music, make some tea and enjoy yourself. And tomorrow the whole world will be there for you once again, I promise.
Excellent. Thank you.
You're welcome. Beautiful spirit.
Yeah, and it makes sense too because you're just always going Mach 2 with your hair on fire, love, and you're like here, and you're kind of like me. It's like, oh, you like that shirt? I'll take it off right now and hand it to you. I don't need a shirt. So you're that way with children and lovers and work and whatever. It's like that millionth last thing you're just piling on, and so it kind of feels sometimes like we feel unsupported. So backs generally to me are it's either about support or money. Yours right now is about money, by the way. So if you want to stand up and rock that out.
Yeah, I'm up.
So, so due north. And just put your finger on the weakness wherever that place is in your back.
Yep.
And we're going to do it different this time. It's going to drop you backwards when you feel that weakness.
Yep.
There you go. And so we're going to release that, resolve it, erase it, disentangle it all out now. Have her learn all the lessons she needed to from this, release her from the service to it, pull her straight forward when you shifted it to positive strength.
I mean, I may or may not have aggravated it trying to roller skate the other weekend, but
feels right. But we're going to change it right now. Let's just take all that out too.
Okay, it pushed me forward big time.
Love it. Awesome. So that's the change we're looking for. You mentioned back, and what else did you have going on, love?
Just anxiety, and I get a little angry and snippy when I'm more anxious.
Okay. Yeah, it feels like it doesn't show as anxiety they're whispering in my ear. It's more about tension. It's an undercurrent of tension. Almost like if you don't find something wrong, then there must be something wrong. So let's get you out of tension and waiting for the other shoe to drop. That's going to pull you forward to yes, tension-filled. We'll do anxiety while we're there, just for those that are listening. Anxiety, stress, tension, chaos, drama, trauma, mystery, intrigue, and upset. We're going to grab all those, going to pull you forward and release them all out now. Ooh, that's big. Have her learn all the lessons she needed to from it, release her from the service to it, and anyone who's ever hearing the sound of my voice.
Okay, wow, push me back big time.
There you go. Love it. Okay. Well, let's see what happens now, love. We're glad you listened and called in, and you just got to keep on going, girl. We got to see how the movie ends.
Exactly. You
Right?
guys have a blessed day. Thanks.
Too. Thank you. Love that. 908, you're our next caller. What's your name? Where are you calling from?
Carolyn, and I'm calling from New Jersey.
Hi, Carolyn. You have a question for Alania? Anything we can work on for you?
Regards business and anything new coming up to expand my business.
Okay. Hello, honey.
Hi, good
Beautiful
morning.
spirit. We're calling on a beautiful message for Carolyn regarding business and all that brings her forward into expansion. Well, I'm feeling that as soon as I tap into you and looking at business, I see this image of you on a soul level looking right down at your feet. It means that you're looking right here at what's visible in front of you and wondering, what can I do with this? What can I do with this? I'm going to encourage you, because Spirit shows me you sitting back up again with your back nice and straight looking out at the horizon. And Spirit says, come back into imagining, what do you want for your business? Don't worry about the how. Don't worry about where it's coming from. For a moment, you have to get some energy moving in planting some seeds for what you want to flow through. So come back up into your power, standing up straight, having your eyes open and out, not on what's visible in front of you, and consider, what is it that you really want for your business, okay? And you don't have to answer this now. This is something you're going to contemplate for the next couple of days, if not weeks, okay? But you're not going to hold on to this particular person supporting you, this particular avenue supporting you. You're going to hold on to, I want all the people who support my business, co-create with me in a way that is beneficial for all. People who bring to me the resources, which is everything you can imagine, the time, the intellect, the desire, the passion, the finance, whatever you need, brings to me all of the resources that may be required for my business to grow with integrity, with power, with passion. And you're going to hold on to all the elements you wish to bring into your business. I see this beautiful angel, this beautiful guardian coming down and holding your right hand. The way that they're holding your hand, it's not with words. They're holding it as if they're squeezing your hand to let you know that you're not alone. A part of you is wondering whether you can measure up to all the expectations that you have set for yourself. And the way they're holding your hand is to remind you that this is your journey, and it cannot be any other way than a success for you, okay? So take the lead and imagine what it is that you want, and then know that the universe is there to support you. They will bring to you all that supports your vision, okay?
Beautiful. Thank you. That's so beautiful.
Yeah, I see it. You're in a place of power. Just come back in and don't get so lost in what appears, okay? Come back into that power where you get to create.
Thank you.
Okay?
Makes lots of sense. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Yeah. Awesome. Well, you want to stand up, rock some things out?
I'm up.
Okay. All right. So if you're facing due north now, I'm going to pull you forward for yes, push you backwards for no. Any nicknames or anything else they call you?
Smiley.
Smiley. Yeah, don't go by Smiley. They go by your given name, so never mind. I don't know why they're talking about that. Maybe it's smiling and smiling.
Carol is another. Carol is my
Carol.
nickname.
That's it. Okay, that's why they're talking about it. All right, awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah. So if you just say my name is Carol, you're going to fill a pull forward for yes.
My name is Carol. Yes.
Yeah. And if you say my name is Nemo the fish, it'll pull you backwards.
Do I have to say it out loud?
Nope, it won't matter. I just said it for you. It's going to pull you back. There you go.
Okay.
Feel that?
Yes, I did.
Awesome. Okay, so let's just drop in stronger business. Let's just make it more positive, strengthen it all up now, rain down good fortune on her. Here we go. It's going to pull you forward really hard for yes, and it's going to fill you up and bring you back to neutral once we're done. And this is open to receiving, deserving, worthiness, high levels of good fortune, acquisitions, money, transactional space improving. There we go. This is for anybody that's listening, might have a lull in their business. We're going to increase it for you here and now. Going to pull you back to neutral once it's done.
Thank you.
There you go. Yeah. So that can only help you. Make sense?
It makes lots of sense. Thank you so much. I'm so happy.
You're welcome. Thanks for calling in. We appreciate you listening. Call in any time. We're here every Tuesday. Thanks, Bob.
Thank you. Bless both of you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye. Hey, our next caller is 818, Carolyn in California. How are you?
Hi, how you doing?
I'm good. How are you? You have a question for Alania?
Yes, I do. Yes, a couple of years ago, I was looking in my compact mirror in the car, and I was looking at my face, and I saw a big mole, and then I saw a mustache and a beard, and I looked up and I saw some eyes and bushy eyebrows, and it wasn't me, it was a man. And I wasn't afraid, but I just closed the mirror and said, not today, I can't deal with this. And I think it was one of my guides. So I was wondering, did they have a message for me at that time? Or?
What I'm feeling is that in that moment, in that particular moment, you were in that gateway, that door, which was reaching beyond the veil. And I'm believing strongly that the guide that you sensed in that particular moment was with you for that particular moment. I'm feeling there's nothing left to hold on to there, okay? Because whatever he was bringing through, you actually received at a deeper level, okay? So you didn't miss anything, you didn't lose anything. But it's also reminding you that you have the ability to lovingly reach beyond the veil when you wish to or when it serves you. You're not alone. And that's the message for today, that if you hold prayer for love in your heart, prayer knowing that you're safe and you only welcome in that which is a blessing to you, then you will be able to gently begin trusting the messages that are coming to you from beyond the veil. It will become a little bit stronger to you now because I feel like you're ready for more. You're just ready for realizing that there's more in the world than you can currently recognize. And I think that you will be bringing a lot of healing to people when you do start trusting it authentically.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.
I appreciate it. Mm-hmm.
You're welcome. Beautiful.
Thank you. Jimmy, you had told me about magnesium, I guess to sleep better and to relax my muscles at night. I cannot remember how many milligrams, but I know I have irregular heartbeat, and you told me that would help get it back.
Possibly that can help too, just calming all the way around. So if I ask, it's 500,000, 1,500, it's about 2,000 milligrams a day. So even if you do, 500 milligram, well, let's see, not even anything in the morning. You could do as much as 1,000 or more in the afternoon, 1,000 or more in the evening. I also love Epsom salts bath for that. You can go to any Walmart and they got Epsom salts lotion. So if you rub that on any particular area, that also knocks down the inflammation, the swelling, and that sort of thing. And it really helps your joints and muscles. And so people generally, they will not have bone, muscle, ligament, tendon, joint, fascia, and cartilage, all those things, will 9 times out of 10 be joint pain. So I feel like you got some joint stuff going on. You want to really hydrate. People that crack their backs all the time, we all know them. If they drank a freaking gallon of water a day, they wouldn't even be able to crack their back that much. So that tells you how important hydration is for the muscles, okay? But yeah, if you did as much as 1,500 to 2,000, I don't see you taking too much. But the Epsom salts is awesome too because it absorbs into your skin, so that can help out a great deal. Yeah.
Where do you say I can get the lotion? Where did you say I can get that lotion?
You can go to any Walmart, any grocery store, any place, Walgreens, CVS, any of the drugstores. Walmart has it. You can do it online. Yeah, I don't sell product, but I sure recommend a lot of things. Magnesium test best for you in the evening as a calming effect. And that would help you. I also like Calm product, CALM is a great one, and that's a powdered one that you drink. That's okay too. That's really good. But the Epsom salts lotion would go a long way to help you when you can't take a bath. Also, people are either lavender or non-lavender. Is she lavender or non-lavender? You test as non-lavender as far as the different scents in the Epsom salt. So having non-lavender is fine for you. Make sense?
Okay. Yes, thank you. Thank you both.
Yeah, thanks for calling. We appreciate it.
That's a beautiful show. Yeah, it's a beautiful show.
Thank you. Awesome. Bye-bye. 916, you're next. What's your name? Where are you calling from?
Hi, this is Nancy from California.
Hi, Nancy. You have a question for Alania?
Yes. I've been experiencing almost pressure in my right forehead and near the crown, too. And it's not like a headache, but it just feels like pressure. Sometimes when I move my head, I feel it. But at the same time, I've been going through a lot of paranormal experiences, too, where I've had lucid dreams and out-of-body experiences. This morning, I actually was visited by 2 little boys, and about 3 o'clock in the morning, my bedroom, and just odd things, are happening. So I was wondering if they were associated with each other or just separate incidents.
Well, I'm so excited that you're opening to your gifts and learning to trust them in great ways. And as soon as you just said pressure, and I felt it right there, right above my eye, even up into the center of my where my nose is, the third eye, and going back around. So I felt it right before you even said it. And what I'm sensing is that when you're tapping into these higher frequencies of divine light, of spirit, that we have to create a very open portal for it to flow through in our body. If there's any part of us that resists it or just or is blocked for it to flow through, we can feel that pressure. Sometimes we feel it normally, and we should, when we're dealing with new energies or we've just expanded into something, we're really tapping into something powerful, and that's okay. But when it's a pattern that it's been with you for a while, then to me this is something that needs to just clear and open within your being. So I'm going to say a prayer right now to see energy flowing through. And what I want also for you to align with in the prayer is not just the opening, okay, but also knowing that this gift of sight is precious to you, and that you align with only that which brings inspiration, brings blessings, lifts you up, is aligned with the light, and that will help also, okay? So I'm just going to take a deep breath, and may the light, I call on you now to be present with this beautiful soul, Nancy, to see her as this open channel for divine source to flow through, to communicate with in love. And I ask for any and all resistance at all levels of being to simply be transmuted, to be healed, to be dissipated, so that she may easily and effortlessly walk in harmony with all the divine blessings that fill, with respect to her beautiful path in this life, with respect to her physical form, with respect to all that encompasses and comprises this beautiful soul. We welcome the messages of love to flow. But we're asking that she stands in her light, in her truth, and only that which is a blessing flows through. So I'm feeling as I say this prayer, Nancy, that you've had this gift in many past lives, but in some of them, many of them, you took it on as such a great responsibility that you attached to this need to use it to the highest levels, need to heal people, need to make the most out of it. And what I'm encouraging you is in this lifetime to just know that it's natural for you to see beyond the veil, and that it is uncomfortable for you. Something is at an imbalanced point of belief or perception. So it should be easy, it should be gentle for you. Start connecting to your guides and guardians that really become the gatekeepers to only bring through that which is a blessing for you. Okay?
Oh, goodness, thank you so much. Yes.
You're welcome. Beautiful soul. But it's definitely opening up that you're learning how to work with this energy, how to really set boundaries and control it so that it does not control you.
Right. I'm trying to protect myself, when, I am protecting myself, before these experiences or after, for the highest good.
Well, I would really like if you can go to my website and just sign up for my newsletter or stay connected to me. There's tons of articles on my website, and Spirit has been nudging me to really do some more online community events. And so I would love if you stay connected, and we'll find a way. It doesn't matter if you're in California. We're going to stay connected and make sure that you feel supported on your journey.
Oh, thank you so much. I would love to do that.
Okay, sweetheart. Thank you.
Awesome.
Thank you. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Thanks for calling in, honey. Appreciate it.
Blessings.
You bet. 813 is our next caller. Hi, what's your name? We have a clue as to where you're calling from, at least. Tampa Bay area, Florida.
Jimmy Mack, it's Randy Rom.
Hey, how are you? So, see, it's not Tampa, Florida.
No, it's not Tampa, Florida, and thank you both for taking my call. My little voice this morning said you should listen to Jimmy's show and get on. So,
love it.
I think we met years ago, didn't we, Randy?
I think we did. I think we did. So I was just going, okay, let me find the number. I'm in Arizona, and it's good to hear your voice, Alania, as well, let me tell you.
Thank you.
The health challenge has been really interesting. I feel like I'm on the other side of it, and there are things coming through. Anything anybody wants to give to me, and a little help with the kidneys and a little help with the heart would be greatly appreciated so that we can continue this cancer journey with grace and ease and see the end of it. So whatever you guys have got for me, I'm here, I'm standing, I'm north, I'm whatever needs to happen.
You go, girl. So I'm going to connect right now, and I'm asking dear Spirit to bring through all that supports Randy upon her journey, helping her to stand in her power and her truth, opening to all the blessings that are. So how often are you really getting out of wherever your home is, wherever you are, and connecting to the spirit of the land? Because the moment I connected to you, I went right through your soul. I went right through your essence of being down deep into the earth. And I'm feeling like now is not the time to question your gift. Now is the time to go out, connect to Earth Mother, and let her heal you. Because your soul has walked this path so many times, and I want you to hear me, Randy. You know how to heal yourself at a cellular level. This is not time to question yourself. This is time to know that within your encoding is the wisdom, is the knowing, is the memory of how to heal yourself. So I need you to go out wherever is a sacred place to you, okay? Because there's many different parts of Arizona. There are some really magical sacred places, and there are some places that are really off balance and very heavy in the masculine energy. So I need you to find your place that's sacred and connect to the land and really open up and just vulnerably and rawly ask Earth Mother to work with you, to heal you, to free you from all that is no longer yours to carry. Because you have a huge karmic pattern in play right now, and I mean, you came into this life to heal a lot of karma. I'm feeling the Akashic realm opening up to tell me that you've always been the warrior, the warrior, the warrior. And that can be fine, except in your journey, you've taken on way too many energies that were not yours to carry. You took on other people's responsibilities, other people's wounds, other people's crappy crap. And you've got lifetimes of it. So dump it all into Earth Mother, because she is this beautiful portal of translucent light, and she will heal it. She will free you from that and allow you to start feeling like yourself once again.
I have been not able to barely leave where I am because I have no energy, because I have just been so depleted in the last month and a half. But I will get out. I will find the energy. I do look at her. From my apartment, there's this patch of green land and there are trees, and I will sit and connect to them without actually physically touching them. But I will do my best to get
all right,
out.
But I don't want to I think it's good for you, but I want to tell you, what do you do if you can't get out? Okay, I don't want you to think that you're going to be blocked and separate from that healing.
No, I get it.
So
I get it.
If you can't get out, I want you to really hold on to a crystal, a stone that you love, and really consciously make the connection that this crystal is connecting you to Earth Mother and that you are open to the healing. If it's not a crystal, then place your hands on the leaves of a plant and make that conscious connection that you welcome in the healing. If it's not a plant, then you drink the water and consciously know that I welcome in the healing from Earth Mother.
Okay. Got it.
You're loved. You're so beautiful. Keep going.
Thank you, darling. Thank you.
Love it. Love it. Well, stand up. Face due north, girl. We'll rock some stuff out.
Trust me, I'm up, I'm north. Go for it.
Right. Yeah. So let's just go ahead and just own Cancer for a minute and see if we go forward, back, or in between. I have Cancer. We all have cancer cells in our body, but we have an overwhelming amount of them, and that's what ends up being cancer. Cancer to me can be virus, bacteria, mold, fungus, mildew, yeast, candida, negative pathogen, parasites, or some weird little combination of those things. So see if you go forward. Yeah. So let's release it, resolve it, delete and erase it, disentangle it now, have her learn all the lessons she needed to from it, release her from the service to it. You'll feel the wave, and it'll pull you straight back to release it and bring you back to neutral once it's done. So I believe you know how to fish as well, and I would be doing that every single day until I finally said I have cancer, and it throws me backwards to no. And that's how you'll have that feeling of either complete recovery, remission. We don't care what they call it in the chart as long as we don't have any symptoms from it, right?
Right.
So let's drop in higher levels of energy. That's really what they're talking about. They're just talking about your energy feels leaded. And let's just take all that out and bring in higher levels of energy now, so that you can go on a journey and go outside when you can, like Alania was saying, and maybe do some grounding, some little tree hugging and all that. Going to pull you straight forward when higher levels of energy come in here and now. Thank you.
I'm forward.
Going to fill you up and then bring you back to neutral once that's done.
Okay.
Nice. That's bound to help us, love.
Thank you, dear. Thank you, both of you.
Blessings.
Oh, my God. Thank you. Yeah, we appreciate you calling in.
Absolutely. I'll keep you posted.
Please keep us updated.
Yeah,
I will.
I love it.
Bye.
Bye.
Take care, love. Bye-bye. I meant to tell her, too, I saw Charla yesterday, Tim Pone out of Tampa, and she's an acupuncturist physician and a Oriental medicine doctor, and Randy'd been to her a bunch. So she heard me, I'm sure. So Charla would send her love. She's a sweetheart. Hey, we're going to wind this thing down, as my father said at my wedding reception. But go ahead and tell folks how to get a hold of you, phone number, the website. You got a lot of neat different workshops and things coming up and trips. Tell the folks the dates on that and how to get a hold of you. Yeah.
So the thing is, you find the way that you want to connect to me, but get to my website. It's Alania Starhawk.com. And the same thing, you want to email me, Alania@AlaniaStarhawk.com. We make it easy. My phone number is 727-4... Oh, look, that's the wrong one. Why can't I think of my phone number? 727-433-2114. There you go. And we have a retreat coming up in Gainesville, Florida on March 2nd. Through the 5th, and Spirit brought me through that vision in the middle of the night, so it will be Spirit guided. This will be powerful. Living authentically is the focus, and we will be in Sedona, Arizona on September 22nd through October 1st. It's 4 nights there, and I'll be co-hosting that retreat with Patricia McGivern, which is a fabulous past life regressionist, and we take people deeper into your sense of self. It's Journey into Self. You can find out about those events and lots of local events and keep updated on all of the online events on my website, or follow me on Facebook, Alania Starhawk. That's the greatest way. Get to me on Facebook. That way you're really updated with all the little inspirations. And my website is filled with articles. Go there, peruse through. There are years of articles there that can inspire you. But you're not alone upon your journey. If you wish to have a personal session, a personal journey, let me be there to support you and bring through some direction, then we can do that on the phone. We can do it through Skype if you wish, any way that supports you. But we also have an incredible healing space in Lago, Florida. So that's there also. Just connect with me and we'll find a way that supports you.
Love it. Thanks so much for being on the show. We appreciate it, and you did great, and great messages for people. I know it's inspirational, and that's what we're all about, just sharing it with the world. And you're like me, you're giving it away, and it's what we love to do. We live it, we breathe it. I mean, this is all we know, folks. So anytime we can help.
I'm completely pumped up. Thank you.
Yeah, we will. Thank you, and thanks for being on the show. Folks, just remember, make progress every day. That's really my motto, kind of like the old Verizon commercial, make progress every day. And may the rest of your life be the best of your life. Thanks, everyone. Have a great week. Bye-bye.
Blessings. Namaste.
Most Tuesdays are just Tuesdays, except at Buffalo Wild Wings, where Tuesdays are Wing Tuesdays. But now even Wing Tuesdays aren't just Wing Tuesdays, because Wing Tuesdays are half-price Wing Tuesdays, which means your boring Tuesday that became Wing Tuesday now costs you half as much. In case you're confused, we have half-price Wing Tuesdays. We do it for you. Buffalo Wild Wings. Wings, beer, sports.
Prices and participation vary. See participating locations for details. Void where prohibited.